Hi everyone. I am super excited to talk to you about one of my most used blends in my life, and really was the oil that changed my life when I really started diving into the oils. So I'm going to be talking to you about doTERRA's Zengest, or it's also called Digest Zen if you're ordering it out of the US warehouse. But in Canada, it's called Zengest and is the digestive blend. So for a couple of years, before I got married, so it was I got married about 10 years ago. And for the 2 years before I got married, I was really sick. I was constantly nauseous. I was having digestive upsets all the time. I was beginning to lose weight, and I was already in very good shape. I didn't need to be losing any weight. I was losing weight without even trying. I was starting to create anxiety around food because anytime I would eat, I would feel nauseous and quite sick. So I started leaving functions like weddings and graduations because I felt sick all the time. And this was a huge problem. So I started seeking out some medical advice. I went and saw my doctor, who ended up sending me to a number of specialists. And so for about 2 years, I saw different doctors and specialists. I had all sorts of, blood work and samples and scopes, some very invasive procedures done to see what was causing this. And really after the end of 2 years of having all of these tests done, they just said that I had an irritable bowel and good luck. So they sent me home with absolutely no resources and no help. And I was devastated. And that was really what led me into doing everything that I do. I really wanted to clean up my food, my nutrition, because I figured there had to be some sort of connection. And in those 2 years, I never saw a nutritionist or dietitian. And so it was, I went home, I made some diet changes, and that definitely helped. But even to this day, 10 years later, I still have these digestive issues that do attack from time to time. And so what I use now is doTERRA's Zengest. I lived off of Pepto-Bismol and Imodium. I literally would panic if I didn't have it in my purse and I was going out anywhere. But now I haven't taken that in years because I have doTERRA's digestive blend. So if I have an attack, and usually I can tell, for me at least, before I even finish eating the meal. I will know before I finish my plate whether this is going to end well or not. And so if I know that it's upsetting my stomach, I will either take a couple of drops, put it in my water, and then just drink it. Or if I'm already, because it comes on quite fast for me, if I'm already into that very heavily nauseated state, I will just take a few drops, rub it on my belly, and then sometimes I'll just smell peppermint. I like straight peppermint aroma better than the digestive blend. So I'll smell straight peppermint or the digestive blend if that's all I have on hand, and just aromatically use it to help soothe the nausea. And then I'll apply a couple of drops just to my lower abdomen and rub that in to help with the actual digestive upsets. So the digestive blend is really for everything digestive. So if you're dealing with constipation, if you're dealing with diarrhea, if you're dealing with nausea or something like heartburn or acid reflux, this can help really with everything digestion. So if again, constipation or diarrhea, you're going to want to either apply a couple of drops to the lower abdomen or take a couple drops maybe in a veggie cap or in some water and drink it. Obviously that way it's getting right into the digestive tract. Or you can, again, aromatically use it if it's more of a nausea piece. If it's heartburn or like acid reflux, you can actually apply it to the chest and throat. And a lot of people have really great success with that. I have a lot of pregnant mamas that love to use this because they can just apply it topically and have such great relief. A lot of, I teach prenatal yoga, and so I am always talking with lots of pregnant moms. And helping them to find natural solutions during a time in their life when there's really not many medications that they can take. So this is a wonderful natural option for them. So again, the digestive blend is everything digestion, and you can use it all three ways: aromatically, topically, or internally. And it's just a blend of different oils, right? So this blend has like peppermint and ginger, things, and fennel. So it kind of has a black licorice kind of aroma. But we know that these things are beautiful for our digestive system. So it's very, very helpful when it comes to any of those upsets. So we do not leave the house without this in hand. And what I love too is I've been able to use it for my daughter. So she's, 7. And again, if she has a little bit of a tummy ache, I don't just want to run to Gravol, because that's really the only option for stomach aches for children, is like a children's Gravol. And for me, that's a little severe. So this is what we use. I just put a little bit on her tummy. Actually last night, she came home, and I don't know, I think she had actually just too much water. And then she sat on the bus. And so when she got off the bus, she said the top of her belly really, really hurt, which is like symptoms of just having like gas or indigestion in the top of the belly. And so, she just said, it feels like someone's poking my belly really, really hard. And so we just took a little bit of digestive blend. I diluted it in some coconut oil and just rubbed it on her stomach and let her, just take a rest on the couch when we got home. And, like within about 15 minutes, she was saying how much better she felt, and she was ready to eat dinner. So I was really, really, I've had that happen so many times, and it just really reinforces why I love these oils, that it gives me solutions, but it also has great solutions for my family as well. So that is the digestive blend. And like I said, is the oil that I never leave home without. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please just let me know. Take care.